Howdy, my name is Asher. Today I'll be discussing solubility as well as discussing a saturated solution, unsaturated, and oversaturated. And so I'm going to be dissolving salt into water. Per Google, NaCl or table salt will dissolve 357 milligrams per milliliter of water. And so that equates to 357 grams per liter of water. And if you do a little bit of math, that comes down to 35.7 grams of salt for every 100 milliliters of water. So what I'm going to do, I've already pre-measured out a few things, but I'll just show you the numbers just so that you know I'm not cheating on anything. So I'll clear that out. It's 0 grams, filled up with 100 milliliters, or just about, 100 milliliters of water. And then right here, I can't rebalance it out, but I pre-measured out 35 grams of table salt, it is iodized, which could possibly affect the results, but I've already done it before and it all worked out pretty much that is the same. So put that all into the water. I'll stir this up and I'll be back with you in just a minute. Alright, so I mixed it for a couple minutes, but as you can see there's still a little bit of salt. It's mostly dissolved, but the salt that's in there I think is probably because of the ingredient says there's potassium iodide in there, and so I'm thinking that probably threw off the equation just a little bit, as I don't know exactly what amount, and so I can't quite calculate it. So I measured out an extra 7 milliliters of water. I'm going to try adding that in and see. That should in theory cause the rest of it to dissolve, I'm hoping. If you want to wait just a minute, I'll be right back. Alright, so I mixed in that extra 7 milliliters of water and it's just about all dissolved. I'm going to go ahead and add in 7 more milliliters, and I'll keep it here for this one. I think this should do it. So up to this point, the solution has been saturated as no more than all the salt that I've been adding hasn't been dissolving, either because of the potassium iodide and the other salt that's dissolved in has been too much for the water's capacity to dissolve. And so by adding more water, that allows me to dissolve more salt, and eventually it will come to what looks like just pretty much. There's a few grains of salt in there, just barely, but now is pretty much as close to a saturated solution as I'm going to get without having a more accurate balance, maybe like an analytical balance. I could get more precise, and then it'd also be better if I had like kosher salt, because that's just pure NaCl, but this was all I had. But that's what I have for you, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you very much.